Tail of the tape, you heard Mike Tyson say before the fight that he's always at a physical disadvantage against his opponents, and here it is again. Height, weight, and reach all in Buster Douglas's favor. But Tyson, once again, is in great shape at 220.5 pounds.
Gentlemen, remember the dressing room instruction. Shake hands and good luck, both.
Keep in mind that Carl Williams looked pretty loose and relaxed against Tyson. Named Mike Williams on the undercard of Tyson Spinks. And
see, Mike has to be careful also because Mike's standing job here.
Another right hand lead by Douglas.
Films because he takes a move. He steps to his right, give him a little angle.
Douglas. Another right-hand lead lands for Douglas.
Tyson to reach in. When you reach in, that's what happens.
Another good right hand and a good right uppercut and two more good rights by Douglas. I don't think I've ever seen Douglas firing away. That right was high, came back with a nice short left, a left jab, came up with a right and a left that missed. And there he comes back, still punching.
Tyson's point saying, be smart, work your way in.
Another good right, but Tyson...
That jeopardizes you, put you in a lot of trouble.
Douglas accurate with the jab.
And something.
And the man who does most of the talking in Tyson's corner and who leans forward to win.
Yes. Good enough hook by
Douglas again with Tyson lands a right hand and backs Buster up, but here he comes.
Mike broke the
punch stat computations. He has landed almost half of it and turned things around against Frank Bruno. Right hand by Douglas lands.
Not doing anything. Just reaching in. There's
another right hand, and now Tyson seems to be wobbled. Mike is not.
There's the uppercut. Jimmy's ever been at any stage of a title defense. Now just watch this combination. A long right, a left. It takes a punch and it wants to fire back. Douglas.
You begin to file through your memory for the biggest upseason.
Again, the leadoff rights. I'm very surprised they'll
be in an uproar right now.
Partially connected. Left jabs, left uppercut. By punch count statistics, Tyson is averaging only 23 punches around. Another solid. It boggles the mind.
Well, he's asking some questions of Tyson that Tyson hasn't been asked before. In the second half of a fight, he's got to come back and win it.
Look at the punches.
Right. Well, there's just no question which is lighter now. You see how easily Douglas is dominating the action.
Here he's against the ropes. I've never seen.
And there's a right hand uppercut, and down goes Douglas. As suddenly as that.
Trying to bait him to come in and to relax, because that was the effect of it. Came off the...
What a shot. Shades of Frank Bruno.
Second down. Second down. Down.
Right to the body, he tries the uppercut again and misses. Douglas comes back with a left and a right.
Guy appeared to be Godzilla until that knockdown.
The left eye.
Shades of Ray Leonard against Tommy Hearns. Douglas coming back with a left and right. Tyson is wobbling. Tyson needs the ropes for support. Douglas wailing away. Without the ropes, Mike would have gone down. Plenty of time. Mike Tyson was on the verge of going down. Solid right hand by Douglas.
Let's take a look. Two lefts and just Buster Douglas is just going at him. And what he's doing is what other fighters who have had Tyson in trouble have backed off at him.
And kidney ailment, who had every rolling willingly just to try to get in the shot that will finish things in.
Oh, the uppercut.
What an uppercut by Douglas.
It's over.
It's over. Vegas they wouldn't even put up any odds on this fight. And suddenly, Mike...
A lot of guys have done, a few guys have done in the past, they've hurt Tyson and didn't take advantage of it. Buster Douglas, inspired by the death of his mother, came on very strong. He had Tyson in trouble a few times, the uppercut. That pretty much was the bread and butter for this fight here.
Fierceness, be able to turn things around, and he did knock Douglas down with an uppercut at the end of round 8. But Douglas came back to outclass Tyson in...
At the tail of the tape, brought to you by Ring Magazine, the Bible of Boxing. At 34, Holyfield 4 years older than Tyson. 3-inch height advantage for Holyfield. Tyson at 222, heaviest of his career. His Garcia fought last year in which Garcia died. We'll see if he's overly cautious.
He's going to take his time. He's so strong that it's right hand, a straight punch, which he normally doesn't throw a lot of.
Good hand, a quick right by Tyson. Tyson then with a left uppercut. With a straight right off the top of Tyson's head.
Close, tie him up for sure, and tie him up right away. But Evander's a warrior. He went here, and it's going to be one shot, and that's it.
Close a lot. We've been wondering.
As we head for the bell.
Hand by Tyson. Right on the...
And he slips to the side. Well, actually, we got there.
A wild swing and a miss by Tyson.
He can't fight inside with Mike. I don't think any... I'll tell you what, the crowd thought that Mike was hurt. Mike had a good shot.
Combination by...
That's the time that he hits him. That's a straight shot. That's landed very well. That miss there. The point is that Tyson is on the defensive against...
Holyfield also showing more hand speed.
They get close, and they get close a lot. It was Evander the tail end of my honeymoon. That November 8th. It'll be a real attrition battle.
Looking to counter off your miss. We'll see what happens here. Round... Ooh. Holyfield coming on. A right uppercut.
It is not letting Tyson do...
It's going to be a big factor with this type of fight, too. Evander can't lead, or they let him have something around.
Round 4. There by Tyson, but a glancing blow back.
Right uppercut to the body and left hook to the chin. I'll tell you what, that got Evander's attention, and good.
Tyson unleashing uppercuts to the body.
Force, the force of his blow.
He once in 46 fights. Right hook by Holyfield.
Tyson.
And Evander has the reach. He should use that. This is how he hurts his opponent. Look at that right hand. And then up underneath. Look at the leverage to bend.
After 4 rounds, they'll go to the...
Came back.
Cut, not look, turned on by the crowd. Less than a minute in round 6.
Holyfield's closing this round like a champion. Like the overachieving warrior that he is.
Oh, down goes Tyson. A left hook. 35 seconds left in the second.
Evander Holyfield is letting it all hang out.
They can pick it up.
Let's take a look at the butt. Well, I didn't see much butt there. Mick Clash says it was very insignificant. And here comes the knockdown. Now, the knockdown is a surprise to, I think, everybody.
It's a shot in the chest, Ferdy. He hit him with a left hook in the chest. It was a balance shot.
This aggressive animal. He's
not being intimidated at all. Fights at such a frantic pace, and you pointed that out. Look out now as they come together.
Evander ducks his head to not catch
the guy that's tired here is Tyson. The guy that looks worn to Frazier. It was a different alley through the defense. He comes down. Look at that. Right through. I mean, when's the last...
It's a nice right hand by Mike, but he's not...
Fight for the first time in a long... Oh, straight right hand by Evander Holyfield that shook Tyson momentarily.
He got Mike's attention. Mike's firing back, and now this...
Any kind of boxing and trying to land that one big shot where he might need a knockout. I don't know what the judges are looking at. I don't know how much they give a favor so much that it's getting to the point where either he gets a knockout or he's going to win this fight.
A right hook followed by a left by Holyfield.
I've got him ahead by 3. And
cards. And the punishment that Tyson...
Real signs.
Oh, a straight right combination by Holyfield. Holyfield looking to air it out.
Holyfield's unloading now. He's taking a shot. He's going for it.
Oh, Tyson's in trouble. Holyfield smothers Tyson. Looking to put Tyson down and end the fight. Tyson is not in trouble.
All right, let's take a look. Just when it looked like he was getting tired, he gets fired up, and here comes that champion's heart. But most were landing, and they were landing with accuracy, as you can see that. One at a time, you can see that's the one that did it. See, as he came in, that's what they've been saying. If you ever catch him coming in, he's so wide open that he's going to fall apart, and he did. Now here's where the referee's previous experience came in. He let the other fight go on too long, and he almost stepped in the sun.
But he has fought a perfect fight. No matter what, sports legend in the purple trunks, Evander Holyfield. Holyfield continues to dig in. A left hook to the head. He's got Tyson in trouble. Tyson's ready to go. A straight right hand. The top.
It's the most unbelievable thing I've ever been privileged to witness. What he had to do was keep in the range in the jab early in the round, sticking shots, picking and choosing, smart boxing, choosing his chances and his places to slug, and he just unloads hook, right hand, uppercut, mixes them. Mike is in trouble here, and he's just getting teed off on. Get past the jab. Hasn't been able to get inside all night. Right hand to the temple hurt, and you'll see a good left hand in a row to really be the beginning of the end for Mike. The right uppercuts were landing, the same uppercuts that Tyson important, sharp combinations, and then he'll come up the middle. You'll see the right hand and the hook. In on the up on the inside, there's the uppercut. I think not only hurt, but just too tired to continue.
Champion of the world, Evander, the real deal, Holyfield.
Protect yourself at all times. Any questions from the challenger, chief second. Right. Any questions from the champion, chief second. Let's get it on.
A straight right by Mike Tyson. Shrugged up.
Looking to go over the jab.
And a lot of movement.
The amount of respect here, too, by both fighters.
I'm going to let this guy get pushed back
that way. Left hooks by Evander Holyfield. Holyfield measuring Tyson out now with the left jab. Looking to set up the right. Combination to the head. Evander Holyfield. Back comes Tyson with a left hook to the head of Holyfield.
He hurt Mike really good with that right hand. A little later in the round, there's the right hand. That's the one that got him trouble. Right in the button, and he got Mike on the heels.
Head movement from Tyson. Something we didn't see in the first fight. He looks.
He's now got pressure on him, and he's just started this fight.
And again, just like before the end of the fourth round, the fighters ruled a technical draw. After the end of the fourth, they go to the card. Holyfield digging in with uppercuts to the body. Now going upstairs, looking for the...
They were landing last time.
And that cut over the right eye is fairly deep. I just got a pretty good glance at it. Pushing into the ropes by Holyfield. Mills Lane taking charge. Over the top.
And he better get started.
Round two, very bad for Tyson with that bad cut. Pushed away by Holyfield. Ooh, a low blow by Holyfield with the left hook, and Mills Lane gives him an earful. Back comes Tyson on the belt. Tyson with a short left hook to the head of Holyfield. A right hand.
In the first fight.
What happened here?
He got bit, I think.
Evander Holyfield, look out, he's pushed right here, above us by Tyson.
He's got bit in the ear.
Oh my goodness.
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Well, first he had a parachute drop on him, now he had a heavyweight behind him.
I wonder if we can get that on tape.
Biting Holyfield in the right ear. What a reaction.
Well, and that hurts like hell, but he certainly had a big bite. And that's a dangerous bite.
In round three. A very angry Evander Holyfield now. A left hook.
You know, it's funny. Mike was having his best round.
He bit him again. He bit him again.
Mike Tyson has bitten.
At that one. at that bite. Now here's the bite. Keep your eye on Mike. See, Mike has just, see, look at him. You can see it. You can see it. There it is.
I can't believe they're going in real slow motion. Mike gets in a headlock. And look at this. He just reaches in and bites him.
2 times.
Yes.
Look out now. More fighting in the ring after the end of the fight. Tyson's trying to get at Holyfield again, I believe. It is complete bedlam, and Tyson is just taking swipes at anybody in front of him.
The police are coming in by the squad here, and they're still fighting in there.
It's a fiasco in the ring.
Keep your eyes on Mike's mouth as much as you can, because you will see it. Now you see he's got his hand, he's got it right there. He's got his mouth on it. See it? See it? It's a shark bite right there. That is incredible. It's look at the reaction again from Holyfield. He can't believe it. He got the second one on the other side. Let's
Look at it again.
Bobby.
Watch Mike come inside. This is the second bite of the round. Right on Evander's ear.
It's like Dracula time. I've never seen anything like this in
Other ear. I told him, I said, one more time like that, it's it. You're gone. I told them both. Knocked the rough stuff off, and he bit him again. I said, that's it. You're gone. You do, you're gone.
So he could have continued. The physical condition of Evander Holyfield was such a view that he could have continued had he not disqualified Tyson.
Well, I didn't question. That kind of foul, I mean, you got to take a position sometime somewhere. That was it.
Pandemonium breaking out here as Mike Tyson is leaving the ring, and we'll continue with Mills.
All right, fans, here we go with the main event of the evening.
Left to say, ladies and gentlemen,
this fight finally starts.
Well, you don't want to have two punches too cautious. And that's what can happen when you have dynamite.
Tyson attacking Lewis, and Lewis comes right back with 3 bells, the quick left hook.
You better fight Tyson. You better fight him. You better fight him good. Flies in. Go to that body. Go hard. Then
the aggressor of the two. Lewis down low.
Instructions.
Lewis with a big right.
Lennox Lewis pushed Tyson.
Lewis
trying to figure out.
So for the second time in this round.
Jabbing him now and being cautious. Tyson is desperate.
That Lewis is
working on the back when a guy keeps leaning on you. Oh!
Here's Lennox Lewis.
4 through 3. Okay, Fred.
In the fight. The best.
Pushing Tyson back. Leaning on Tyson. And right now, firing that right cross.
Holding too much.
George, he's also been punching.
Natural instincts. And we see less bobbing and weaving.
And slow Tyson is. He is a dangerous puncher.
Lewis leads on Tyson. Connect with a right hand.
Stay alert, champ.
There's a right hand.
Oh, but he leans on him too much. That's what
but that's not a foul, George,
yeah,
is it?
Leaning. You got look.
But why is that a foul?
Back. But he's on his back. He's leaning on his back. He hit him
in the 4th round. Tyson 5 of 27.
He's not trying to win points. He stopped anything.
Out
he is.
I'm tired.
He is.
These kinds of calls from Eddie Cotton.
Now from both eyes.
And jabbing him and pecking him around with the jab. You got a man hurt. He's way too much. Put the right hand on the man.
For opportunities to set up his.
There's the right hand that opened the eye of Tyson, the left eye of Tyson.
Better do something.
Lewis.
Lewis has been throwing right hands, and Mike Tyson has been eating them.
Now he has the fight's for.
From Lennox, it becomes 9-9, which
the big time. Times he pushed him away, he just doesn't have the power.
Lewis, clearly the aggressor inside the ring.
He can't take too many more of those right hands. Lewis keeps that up. That fight is gone.
George, you called it batting practice.
That's what it is. And this is the time maybe your corner should come in and rescue your fighter. It's not going to get any better for him. I have an old on the stool.
Batting practice numbers that vary. He's never had a knockout past the 7th round. Lennox Lewis tripled Mike Tyson with a big uppercut, and Eddie Cotton separate. Lewis unloaded. Lennox Lewis trying to...
Highly motivated to come into this fight, hoping that this fight would...
Job. He's got heart. You can't take that from him.
Big right hand from Lewis, and Tyson goes down for the 3rd time in his career. 6, 9. It's over. Lennox Lewis cements his legacy as one of the best heavyweight champions of this era.
Nobody should be able to, there's no one in the world can take that from Lennox.
It doesn't require that kind of maniacal conditioning to fight that fight. And we just saw a masterpiece puncher in Lennox Lewis tonight.
All I can say is, that's right.
Larry, here's the first knockdown. The knees clearly don't touch the ground.
Yeah. Make this a more even fight than it was. But Lennox Lewis made it an knockout right on the chin. But that was just a tremendous amount of punishment.
Talked about power. How's this? 15 of 9.
Operator and powerful operator. What can you say but 1, 2, 3, and all that?
Lennox Lewis wanted this fight to prove that he was the best heavyweight.
5 seconds of round number 8. The winner by knockout victory.
30th, Williams 31, July 13th. All the pre-fight material had Williams at 6'3", but he's actually 6'1.5", but a big reach advantage of 8 inches. Yesterday's weigh-in, Tyson, his 3rd heaviest.
I expect a good, clean bout. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands. You're good about here, you're good here. Y'all have any questions? Touch them up. Let's go to work.
Certainly looks to trade, and that could be a huge mistake.
See how effective we can do it.
Alfred to keep the punches up. These are vicious punches by
Tyson fights for a variety of reasons.
No stranger to fouling. He just a couple of fights back in England. Tyson digging to the body. Left hook to the jaw. Another left hook upstairs. A left uppercut staggers Williams. Holds it. Williams in trouble in the early going. Hard way.
Now, Danny Williams has still standing.
Look at these shots.
Still standing. 3 nations on the inside and tremendously good left hooks. Those are very. Something happened to Tyson.
He may have gotten a low blow, but he is digging in. Left uppercut to the chin after a series of blows in the midsection. Another left hook, partially blocked by Williams. That one got through.
Danny Williams laying on the inside with Mike Tyson. Now he will, I think, throw an uppercut here. Yes, and when he told us that was going to happen. That was their way of dealing with it, and then it was the Tysons of Danny Williams. On again, Tyson ripping shots to the body, throwing those tremendous left hooks with great leverage and the uppercut. So his uppercut has been more
in the first round, which is why he grimaced. Remember that?
For Mike Tyson bodes well for the future. He countered he and Roach have worked on. So he's thinking, Danny Williams told us he wants to take this fight to the 4th or 5th or 6th round. But the problem is he can take this himself out.
There's a good left hook upstairs out of nowhere by Danny Williams.
Because you get countered, and yet that left hook stunned. There's the jab of Williams, and when he throws it, he's able to get that Tyson a chance to land those shots.
Now some head movement by Tyson, ripping uppercuts to the chin. Williams with a left-right combination.
And that was the uppercut by Williams. He's ripping those shots.
Pushing Tyson back. It's competitive now.
He is fighting the
throwing the jab, tying him up.
We have theorized and been told that there's a possibility that he twisted his knee, and you see him touch that, backing away. Williams ripping shots to the body and the head, and Tyson, of course, landing his share on the inside. Just a great sequence on the inside, and the body work of Williams, pretty impressive there as well.
Tyson pressure here from Tyson, but Williams with a left uppercut to the body.
Key element of this is the body work of Williams. He is really making an impact. Well, he took a point away for something.
And here comes Tyson. So confusion reigns here in round 3.
After they were broken, he might be a factor in this fight, and guess what? He is.
We had first thought, but weren't sure. Oh, a left hook to the neck by Mike Tyson. This is a vicious exchange. Williams coming back again with an overhand right. Missing with the left. There's a right hand by Williams. Pushes Tyson back.
The warning for using the forearm by Tyson on the inside. Getting nailed with some big shots, throwing his own left hooks downstairs. This kind of excellent inside action. Both men, interestingly, committed to body work early in this fight and throwing body shots with great leverage and great conviction. And if you would have told me beforehand that Danny Williams would have been Danny Williams, one for an elbow and one for a low blow. Well, he lost 2 points in that last round.
Tyson pours it up. Again from the crowd. Tyson missing with the left hook attempt.
Right.
Big right hand, a straight right by Tyson, but it was out in the chest. And back comes Williams.
Constitutes the later conditioning into question.
He's trying to just end it on one punch right now. Williams knows it, and he throws combinations. Evander Holyfield and Lennox Lewis, and he's having his way. Firing shots. Tyson in some difficulty here in round 4. Big right hand by Danny. Oh, that one got him off the ropes.
8, 9, 10.
It's over. Danny Williams has upset Mike Tyson in round 4.
And did it with style. And we'll see how he did it. Tyson combination punching with Williams, and again mixing in the body shots, the uppercut, which is a superb punch for him. Mike Tyson had no answer, and once Williams put him down, there was very little sign that Tyson was going to get up. He did finally struggle up after what appeared to be a pretty long count. And it was an exciting heavyweight fight. That's exactly what it turned into. Williams hurt early, as you see, coming back to win this fight. The combinations here are what is really pretty impressive. And how about the way he's mixing his attack to the body and the head, and Tyson that it was. That right hand from Tyson was the last sign of offense that he would show in this fight.
Buster Douglas. Maybe Lennox Lewis.
We see the work by Danny Williams fight, and it turned out the body work was as well. And Tyson really tired in the 4th round. He started to could throw early in the fight, had Williams hurt, but here, Danny Williams just throwing combination, punch after punch. Tyson without a defense, and you see, and it's what allowed him to get the job done. That and the fact that Mike Tyson just got tired in the 4th round.
Yeah, he just flat fatigued. You could see it.
Williams.
As you look at Shrine, is he through? As we check the tail of the tape, Tyson 39 on June 3rd.
All right, gentlemen,
We went over the rules in the dressing room. I expect a good, clean fight. Obey my commands at all times. Punches here are good, punches here are good. Remember, guys, I'm fair, but I'm firm. Touch him up.
You'd think McBride would want to tie Tyson up.
Hold the head, hold the
push
head.
him back, avoid his power of 4 or 5 rounds, and hope Tyson
hook that he ripped in.
A long left by Mike Tyson.
Here's something else Mike Tyson's doing, and it might not hurt him tonight, although he's getting hit on the inside. He's squaring himself up to McBride.
Oh, look.
From Tyson's camp.
Get the hand off. Get the hand off the head.
We're told they want rounds to build up stamina. 100% because of the knee injury. Over the top comes McBride.
And arm punches. Now, there were moments in the last round where the body work was
Tyson. Off the lunging left hand by Tyson. Now he holds back.
Rushed in that much. Of hand speed, Tyson has the edge here. He's not throwing a lot. He does throw. And that's part of the defensive liabilities we've seen. Not a boxer and you're a puncher, it's hard to be in this. Throwing wide sweeping hooks. I mean, that's, you know, wide open to be. Now, McBride wants to land this uppercut. Now, it's not a great punch. That's holding and hitting there by McBride. And there's that clubbing right hand and the uppercut side because he can maul and brawl Tyson. McBride, as you can see, hardly a textbook puncher. Doesn't throw punches correctly all the time.
Tyson, if you notice, keeps biting his glove. His left glove.
Certainly an artistic effort. Is Mike Tyson biting?
Tyson now whipping hard uppercuts. Left glove. Body shot. Body shot.
Mike Tyson used Bride just kind of Tyson to start off this round.
Tyson punching with more evil intentions now to begin the 4th.
Now, McBride's doing the right thing in this fight.
Yeah, it doesn't make for an exciting fight, but look out as Tyson with a borderline shot then.
Wow, another low one. Tyson's not completely gone, is he?
He bites the glove and comes. McBride with the jab. Tyson. McBride better be careful.
Body work from Tyson, and that is one of the things he's done well at that. And then, well, you know, good.
They're going to the forearm tactic, you may have noticed.
Bring those punches in. Tyson. Scorecard very easily.
Right hand to the body by Tyson.
Tyson is throwing some good
side, comes across with the left that grazed him, a right uppercut considerably.
Sure has. And now McBride's arm punches kind of
still a lot of confidence. Now he goes to the body and back upstairs. Kevin McBride controlling the pace.
Mike Tyson's in trouble in this fight right now. He better come back.
Final seconds of the 5th round. Well, in the past, one punch power would bail Tyson out. It looks like he may lead. .220 remaining in the roughhouse tactics here. It's an awful round for Mike Tyson. And the right hand upstairs, showing his heart. Things have turned for McBride. Tyson, 2 falls
were delivered with him bending at the knee, and they had some power.
Is making Mike Tyson look like a 3rd tier left in the 6th round.
And if McBride actually wins this round, it would be a 10-7 round.
He can barely make it to his feet at the bell.
That was a push. That was a push.
For the 7th round, it's all over. Kevin McBride has defeated Mike Tyson.
Technical knockout, the Clonus Colossus, Kevin McBride.
How many of you out there actually thought you'd be hearing those words from Jimmy Lennon Jr.?